Hello, space adventurers, and welcome to another interstellar journey through the vast and mysterious reaches of the cosmos. Today, we're diving into some of the most bizarre, mind-bending, and downright terrifying planets scientists have ever discovered. These are not just worlds. They're enigmas that defy what we thought we knew about planetary science. Hold on tight because this exploration is about to get thrilling and tense as we unravel the mysteries of alien worlds. J1407b, the Super Saturn. Let's kick things off with a planet that looks like it came straight out of a sci-fi movie. Meet J1407b, a seemingly random combination of letters and numbers that, in reality, names one of the most spectacular exoplanets astronomers have stumbled upon. Dubbed the Super Saturn, this giant has a ring system that makes Saturn's rings look like tiny hoops. Imagine 37 massive rings stretching across 30 million miles. That's approximately 120 times the distance between Earth and the Moon. If J1407b were part of our solar system, its rings would be visible from Earth, glowing beautifully in our night sky. But that's not all. J1407b is a gas giant far larger than any of our solar system's planets. Its mass and density are staggering, and if you were to try landing on it, you wouldn't find solid ground beneath you. Instead, you'd plummet right through its gas layers, deeper and deeper, until the crushing pressure compresses you down to a size that's hard to even imagine. Scientists speculate that this pressure could compact a human down to the size of a peanut. Yes, really, J1407b's ring system is special beyond its sheer size. Researchers believe that gaps in the rings indicate the presence of moons, similar to how Saturn's rings have gaps caused by its own moons. In short, J1407b is not just another giant. It's an entire moon system of its own, captivating astronomers with every new discovery. GJ581c, a world of fire and ice. But it's not just J1407b that blows our minds. Turns out, the universe has even more extreme, bizarre planets waiting to be explored. Take GJ581c, for example, a world that might sound familiar. It's often discussed in relation to the possibility of alien life. Located about 20 light-years away from us, that's 120 trillion miles, GJ581c exists in the habitable zone of its star system, a strip of space where scientists believe conditions might be just right to support life. However, there's a twist. GJ581c is tidally locked, meaning one side of the planet constantly faces its sun, while the other side is shrouded in perpetual darkness. This creates two very different extremes. The day side reaches temperatures hot enough to disintegrate a human in seconds, while the night side is so cold that it would freeze anything solid. But here's where things get fascinating. There exists a narrow twilight zone where temperatures might be just mild enough to potentially sustain life. This thin, habitable strip represents one of the most alien and extreme environments in the cosmos. A delicate line where fire meets ice, and only a slim area between them offers any hope for life as we know it. In GJ581c, you either boil or freeze with only a sliver of hope in between for a hospitable climate, a phenomenon both terrifying and tantalizing. Koi431b, the planet of fire. The next stop on our tour takes us to Koi431b, a planet so extreme it's often described as hellish. Located a staggering 490 light-years from Earth, Koi431b isn't just hot. It's blistering, with daytime temperatures that soar to around 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit, 2,700 degrees Celsius. This planet practically redefines what we consider hot. This gas giant is twice the size of Jupiter, making it not only massive but also incredibly dense and fiery. In fact, Koi431b's atmosphere is hotter than molten lava. Lava on Earth melts at around 2,100 degrees Fahrenheit, but Koi431b's temperature is far beyond that, comparable to the exhaust of a rocket engine. A planet like this is inhospitable to life in any conceivable form, but its existence fascinates astronomers as it pushes the boundaries of our understanding of planetary formation and behavior. Koi431b is the ultimate hellish landscape, a place so hostile that nothing known to science could survive even a moment in its environment. Yet, despite these scorching temperatures, this world exists, defining the limits of what we thought was possible. GJ1214b, the water world. Next up, We dive into the depths of GJ1214b, an exoplanet discovered in 2009 that quickly captured the scientific community's interest. This super-Earth is 2.7 times the size of our planet and is unique for its composition. It's a water world, with much of its mass believed to be made up of water, surrounded by a thick, steamy atmosphere. The high temperatures on GJ1214b, about 440 degrees Fahrenheit, 230 degrees Celsius, create something otherworldly. Under the intense heat and pressure, the water on this planet isn't like any we've seen on Earth. Instead, it exists in exotic forms like superfluid water and hot ice. These are materials that exist only under extreme conditions, with superfluid water acting as a kind of frictionless liquid and hot ice remaining solid even at boiling temperatures. Imagine stepping into a world with an atmosphere so thick with steam and strange materials never seen on Earth. This place wouldn't just be uncomfortable, it would be utterly alien. Visiting GJ1214b would be like walking into a sauna after leaving the water running for hours, only 1,000 times more intense. This is a world where water defies every rule we know. GLE-436b, ice on fire. Few planets are as paradoxical as GLE-436b. Located about 30 light-years from Earth in the constellation Leo, this planet is a strange mix of hot and cold. GLE-436b is covered in ice, but this ice is burning at a scorching 822 degrees Fahrenheit, 430 degrees Celsius. It might seem impossible, but it's real, thanks to the planet's extraordinary gravitational forces. Here's how it works. GLE-436b's gravity compresses its water ice so tightly that it remains solid even at these blistering temperatures. In other words, the intense pressure on this planet prevents the ice from melting no matter how much heat it's subjected to. This is known as hot ice, and it's one of the rarest states of matter in the universe. GLE-436b is fast too. The planet orbits its star in just 2 days and 15 hours, meaning it's racing through space at breakneck speed. A planet like GLE-436b challenges our very understanding of physics and chemistry, offering a glimpse into a world where familiar substances like water behave in the most unfamiliar ways. HAT P7b, the Sapphire Storm. If you thought it couldn't get stranger, think again. HAT P7b is a planet located about 1,000 light-years away in the constellation Cygnus. What sets it apart is not just its size or temperature. It's the weather on the night side of HAT P7b. Scientists believe there are violent storms that rain rubies and sapphires. This is because the atmosphere is rich in aluminum oxide, which under intense pressure crystallizes into corundum, the mineral that forms rubies and sapphires. These gem-filled clouds are then swept across the planet by fierce winds, dispersing precious stones across its surface. Imagine a planet where gemstones rain from the sky, sparkling under intense, chaotic storms. This makes HAT P7b one of the most surreal and fantastical planets ever discovered. If only we could pay it a visit and bring back a few souvenirs. WASP-12b, the Dark World. Welcome to WASP-12b, one of the darkest planets known to science. This gas giant, twice the size of Jupiter, absorbs about 94% of all light that hits it, rendering it almost pitch black. This bizarre quality gives WASP-12b an eerie, almost supernatural appearance, like a black hole floating in space. The atmosphere of WASP-12b reaches scorching temperatures of 4,600 degrees Fahrenheit, 2,500 degrees Celsius because of its close proximity to its star. The planet is tidally locked, meaning one side is always facing its star, basked in perpetual daylight, while the other is forever in darkness. To add to its oddities, WASP-12b is slowly being torn apart by its star. The planet's atmosphere is being sucked away, creating a trailing tail that stretches out behind it, much like a comet. This world is, in many ways, a dying planet, slowly losing its mass as it orbits closer and closer to its ultimate demise. PSR B1620-26b, the ancient planet. Finally, we arrive at PSR B1620-26b, also known as Methuselah, located 12,400 light-years away. This planet holds the title of the oldest known planet in the universe, with an age of about 13 billion years, just a billion years after the Big Bang itself. This ancient world orbits a binary star system that includes a pulsar and a white dwarf, two stars that have long since burned out. Despite the harsh environment, this planet has somehow managed to survive for billions of years, bearing silent witness to the birth and evolution of the cosmos. PSR B1620-26b is a testament to the resilience of planets and serves as a reminder of how vast and ancient our universe truly is. And there you have it, a tour of some of the strangest, most extreme planets in the known universe. From frozen fires to molten ice, from sapphire storms to planets older than our solar system, the cosmos offers a wealth of strange worlds, each with its own wild and unpredictable nature. So next time you look up at the stars, remember, there's a whole universe out there, filled with wonders beyond our wildest imaginations. Until next time, fellow explorers, keep dreaming, keep wondering, and who knows, maybe the next bizarre planet will be just around the corner. Kepler 16b, the Tatooine of our galaxy. Kepler 16b, located about 200 light-years away, is often referred to as the Tatooine planet because of its dual suns. This exoplanet orbits two stars, much like the fictional planet of Luke Skywalker's homeworld in Star Wars. However, Kepler 16b is much more than a celestial twin to Tatooine. It is a gas giant with a thick atmosphere that, if anything, makes it even more hostile than its movie counterpart. The two suns create a stunning, yet eerie, atmosphere on this world. The night skies on Kepler 16b must be surreal, with two suns setting or rising at different times, casting strange shadows and making its already alien landscape even more dramatic. The climate of Kepler 16b is harsh, with temperatures that could boil water on the surface. But despite its inhospitable nature, the mere existence of this dual-sun world opens up fascinating possibilities about how planets can form in binary star systems. 55 Cancri E, the Diamond Planet. Next, let's turn our gaze to 55 Cancri E, often dubbed the Diamond Planet. Located 40 light-years away, this super-Earth is a rocky planet about twice the size of Earth, but its true claim to fame is its composition. Scientists believe 55 Cancri E's surface may be rich in carbon and, potentially, diamond. The extreme pressure and temperature on the planet could cause carbon atoms to bond in ways that form large amounts of diamonds. With a surface temperature soaring above 3,900 degrees Fahrenheit, 2,150 degrees Celsius, this planet's heat would be enough to melt iron, yet still, diamonds could form deep within its atmosphere. Imagine a world where sparkling gems rain down on a fiery, molten landscape. A truly bizarre place that could offer insight into the exotic materials and pressures that govern other planetary bodies. Trace 2b, the Darkest Planet. Moving on to another planet that defies expectations, Trace 2b is one of the darkest planets known to humanity. Located 750 light-years away in the constellation Pegasus, this gas giant reflects almost no light, making it darker than black velvet. Despite being extremely close to its parent star, it absorbs nearly all the light that hits it. The temperature on Trace 2b can reach 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit, 1,100 degrees Celsius, making it a scorching hot world. Its unique properties have baffled astronomers, as the planet's mysterious atmosphere seems to absorb light in ways that challenge what we thought possible. The planet may have a combination of light-absorbing chemicals in its atmosphere, like vaporized sodium, that cause it to appear as though it's cloaked in shadows, further enhancing its ominous appearance. This world is an enigma, casting an eerie, dark presence in the vastness of space. WASP-17b, the Flipped Planet. WASP-17b is a gas giant located 1,000 light-years away, and it is a true oddity among exoplanets. This planet is the first known to have a retrograde orbit, meaning it orbits its star in the opposite direction of its rotation. Most planets in our universe orbit in the same direction as they rotate, but WASP-17b breaks this rule. The reason behind this peculiar orbit is likely the planet's massive size and proximity to its star. Being so close to its star has caused immense tidal forces that may have flipped the planet's spin. WASP-17b is also one of the largest exoplanets discovered, about twice the size of Jupiter, but with a very low density. It is thought to be a hot Jupiter, a gas giant that's extremely close to its star, making it one of the hottest planets in its class. The strange characteristics of WASP-17b offer vital clues about the dynamic and unpredictable nature of planetary formation, as well as how celestial bodies can evolve in extreme conditions. HD 189733b, the planet of screaming winds. HD 189733b is a world that has earned its reputation as one of the most extreme planets due to its howling winds, which reach speeds of up to 5,400 miles per hour, 8,700 kilometers per hour. Located around 63 light-years away, this gas giant is classified as a hot Jupiter due to its close proximity to its parent star. But it is not just its high winds that make it fascinating. HD 189733b has an atmosphere filled with toxic gases like sodium, making it impossible for life as we know it to survive. The planet is also bathed in intense radiation, causing its atmosphere to be stripped away over time. However, despite its hostile environment, scientists continue to study HD 189733b in an attempt to learn more about how atmospheres can be affected by extreme weather patterns and intense solar radiation. These planets are only the beginning of what's out there in the cosmos. As our technology advances and telescopes become more powerful, we are likely to discover even more strange and mysterious worlds, each one challenging the boundaries of what we know about the universe and the forces that govern it. As we venture deeper into the universe, the discovery of strange and extreme exoplanets continues to challenge our understanding of how planets form and evolve. These planets exhibit incredible and often mind-boggling characteristics that push the boundaries of what we once thought was possible. Take, for example, Kepler-22b, located in the habitable zone of its star, where conditions might allow for liquid water to exist. While it's considered a super-Earth because of its larger size compared to our own planet, its true potential for supporting life remains a mystery. Unlike Earth, though, Kepler-22b could have an atmosphere vastly different from ours, possibly containing unfamiliar gases, making it an intriguing subject for future exploration. Another fascinating world is HD 80606b, a gas giant in a highly eccentric orbit. This planet has an orbit so elliptical that it experiences extreme shifts in temperature, swinging from over 1,200 degrees Fahrenheit 650 degrees Celsius at its closest point to its star, to nearly -100 degrees Fahrenheit -73 degrees Celsius when it moves farthest away. This drastic change in temperature makes HD 80606 be a dynamic, rapidly changing world, where weather patterns could drastically alter depending on its position in orbit. OGLE 2005 BLG 390LB, another distant exoplanet, stands out for being one of the few that resides in the frost zone of its star system, where water exists as ice, but not liquid. It's located roughly 21,000 light-years from Earth, and is often considered an ideal candidate for studying the potential for life beyond our solar system. However, the planet's harsh conditions, extremely cold temperatures and lack of liquid water, make it a far less hospitable candidate for life compared to some of the other planets we've discussed. One of the most peculiar worlds in the universe is WASP-19b, hot Jupiter, located about 800 light-years away from Earth. This planet is incredibly close to its star, completing an orbit in just 19 hours, and has temperatures hot enough to melt metal. Its day side is so scorching that atmospheric gases are evaporating into space, creating an almost constant state of destruction. Yet, this hostile environment offers scientists important clues about the atmospheres of gas giants and how they evolve in close proximity to their stars.